Okay, today I want to talk about a practice that I've seen in a YouTube video and that has the headline Kaizen, or the Japanese word Kaizen, which is continuous improvement. And the video that I saw this about and that I found amazing is from the channel Ura Japan, and the title is The 3-Minute Japanese Habits That Keep Your House Clean Forever. And while this video, that I also will link in the description below, was more about cleaning your house, I do feel like that this philosophy is very applicable to many other things in life and is basically one philosophy that I already have been kind of recommending in these videos in the past and summarize really well what I try to explain in those things. The things that I explained were reducing the barrier of entry, doing stuff maybe not effectively, but creating a habit out of them because you do them every single day and they don't create a high barrier of entry. For example, working out. Instead of telling yourself, oh, I need to go to the gym for an hour. Oh no, I need to travel there for 20 minutes and then go back. Oh, that takes so much time. I don't want to do it. I have the philosophy of working out every single day. And again, maybe this is not effective in terms of like muscle growth or anything, but I do it every single day and it becomes second nature. And I started that by, okay, let's just do 3 push-ups every morning, but build that habit and then slowly progress and doing more. And I really think that doing those small steps help to incorporate them better into your daily life and then slowly develop them into a bigger habit that potentially is more effective, instead of trying to convince yourself to go to the gym for an hour and then kind of finding an excuse to not go there because you tell yourself, oh, it's a hassle, I need to pack my gym bag, I need to walk to, I don't know, to the subway, and then the subway goes there, and oh no, I'm not going to the gym. Instead, I just tell myself, okay, let's do a couple of push-ups every single day. It literally doesn't take up any time at all, and I'm slowly building up a habit. And the same holds just true for saving money. If you tell yourself, oh, I need to save 10 euros per day, there is a huge argument, especially in this economy, that that is not possible. But if you tell yourself, okay, let's just save 1 euro every single week, it's not much. Again, it's not about effectiveness, but about building a habit that sticks and that you can slowly kind of ramp up to something that is maybe a little bit better. But I would argue, even if it's just €1 every day or just once per week, it's still slowly building up to something. And once it is becoming a habit, it is easier to kind of build up on that. And this video had a similar philosophy, and I've made a lot of notes here. So, well, not lots, 2 small little pages. So first and foremost, in this video, it was all about cleaning your house, because in this Japanese philosophy, Kaizen, which, as I said, is translated, or maybe not word by word, but is the philosophy of continuous improvement, where you kind of tackle small things, and these small improvement and these small tasks kind of help you to alleviate or not create a task that is big and daunting. So in this video, it was all about cleaning. So it is much easier in the morning after you had your coffee, for example, instead of putting the coffee mug into a dishwasher or washing it, maybe just rinse it out real quick, maybe wipe it off and then use it later during the day. And then also getting into the habit, oh, I have like a water stain here, let's wipe off the whole counter really fast not deep cleaning it, but yeah, just wipe it off, getting off the dust and stuff like that. And with this habit of doing these small little tasks, you basically make sure that at the end of the week, you don't have to deep clean, or end of the month, no matter when. Because you do it regularly and do this small task, you don't have to do this big daunting task at the end of the week. Because essentially, if you don't do these small tasks, at the end of the week, you have a cumulative amount of small tasks that suddenly have become a big task that is so big that it is very likely that you will try to find excuses not to do it. Just like my example in the beginning with the gym. If it's a big task, your mind effectively will kind of try to battle you. And there was this example where Kaizen has also been utilized in the work environment, because prevention is better than restoration. So if I understood it in the video correctly, in some of these Japanese companies or factories, they rather try to prevent and maintain everything, every single step and every single item, tool, or whatever it might be, instead of waiting for some things to break down and having to restore them. And I kind of like that. And also there was this word in this video that is called Kata-zuke, which is to tidy up and to put away. And basically also is, if you can do a task in less than 2 minutes, do it now. So for example, I have this book here. Instead of just dropping it here on the table, it doesn't take up a lot of time to just take it, put it into a place where it belongs. And therefore preventing the desk, basically, as I said, drop this, drop that and that, letting the desk clutter up and then making it so much more difficult at the end of the week to kind of clean up your desk. And I really like that philosophy. I haven't kind of implemented it that much into my work desk life, but I try to wipe off the kitchen counter. I clean the bathroom, like the shower and stuff like that, every single week. Not necessarily deep clean, but I do it in a way where I know, okay, if I do it regularly, all of these water stains will get so much harder to clean, to kind of wipe off if I don't do it regularly. And I didn't do it consciously, but I already tried to implement those little small steps. And I really want to be much more mindful of this. Okay, if I can do this real fast, this task, wiping off the kitchen counter, putting away something, if it takes less than 2 minutes, I will try to remind myself of this philosophy of Kaizen or Kata-zuke, to do these quick tasks as much as possible and mindfully, so that the big task at the end of the week isn't as humongous and as daunting, so that my mind is tricking me and trying to convince me, oh, I don't want to do this. And I think that is a really good philosophy. Again, Kaizen equals continuous improvement. And as I said, in my physical and mental health kind of thing, I already am doing that. As I said, I'm working out every single day, rather do small little workouts instead of one big workout, which potentially is more effective. I rather build a habit. Same thing with these videos. I lowered the barrier of entry by not editing, by just talking in front of the camera, but I'm doing this every single day. And saving is the same thing. I save money as much as I can, but those are just small amounts. These are very small amounts. I save, oh, okay, I have here something, or for example, I implemented this thing. Do I need to buy this? And if I no, I don't need it, instead of not buying it, I just take that money. For example, I don't know, I want to buy a new mouse or whatever. And I'm saying, hey, this mouse still works fine. I'm not going to buy it. How much is the new one? 100 euro. Instead of buying that, I just take that money, the 100 euro, trick my mind that I push a buy button and I push the transfer 100 euro to my savings account button. And I save money and I trick my mind to do so. I mean, that's not really the Kaizen philosophy, but these small little things, these small little habits that are in actuality, again, going back to wiping down the kitchen counter, doing 5 push-ups every day. It's not a big thing, and therefore they are very easy to implement in your day. And I do like this philosophy of Kaizen, to always improve with small things, with tiny, tiny things, and doing them, again, what I say, lower the barrier of entry and do small steps to hopefully include them in your daily life, build a habit around that, and slowly make them bigger. And even if you don't make them bigger, make your life easier that way, doing those small steps, in order that the big task at the end of the week is not as big that you're not going to do it. Yeah, I hope that was kind of interesting. Let me just hold up this little book with my notes here so I can just do a thumbnail. And maybe you can read it as well. Yeah, feel free to read this, these small little notes about this video. All right, so what are your thoughts about this Kaizen philosophy and if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now philosophy? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see a different video about lowering the barrier of entry that I probably did like 200 episodes ago, check it up here. I hope I can find it. YouTube thinks they like the video on here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.